I would like to call this village board meeting of Thursday, November 20th, 2025 to order. Will the clerk please take the roll?
Trustee Schmidt?
Here.
Trustee Siddiqui?
Here.
Trustee Light?
Here.
Trustee Meritato?
Here.
Trustee Matrosco?
Here.
Trustee Viacon?
Here.
Madam Mayor Gianelli?
Here. Tonight, Christmas Sharing will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll please come on up. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would now like to recognize the members of Christmas Sharing.
Don't leave, Dennis.
Yeah, where are you going?
So can we hear a little bit, just for the public and for the teams that are here, who can be our spokesperson and tell us a little bit about Christmas Sharing?
Good evening, Mayor and members of the board. My name is Lizette Gallegos. Thank you so much for having us tonight. We are part of the Christmas Sharing Committee. I'm here with all of our Christmas elves, as Dennis, the brains behind everything, has so lovingly named us. So together we make up almost volunteers from every department within the village. For my family, Christmas Sharing has become one of our most favorite holiday traditions. And every year we set aside a full week to dedicate this to supporting the program. And this is now our 4th year, but there many other members have been here a lot longer doing this. We're currently on track to help make Christmas special for over 250 Glendale Heights kids within districts 15 and 16. So I'm very, very excited about that. There are still mittens available, a few mittens available within the village complex, but this year we have a new Amazon wish list that we are trying to put out there for anybody that still wants to participate. And the link can be found in our village Facebook page. To the administration and the board, thank you for your ongoing support as we prepare for gift sorting and shopping. So we also want to thank all of our local businesses that have already sponsored families, taken mittens, and also provided monetary contributions. Your generosity helps make this season a lot special for all of our Glendale Heights kids. Thank you.
Thank you so much on behalf of the board, and I know I definitely speak for us when I say thank you all. Your commitment to what our community needs as employees is what the heart of who we are, right? We are here to provide a service and resources, but also to give, and you model that beautifully. So thank you. And I know this program goes back many, many years. There's been many years of the Village of Glendale Heights employees who have brought us to where we are today. So on behalf of the board, thank you to everybody throughout the years who've supported this mission, because it's near and dear to all of our hearts. So I would love to I think I know everyone's first name, but can someone introduce us, or can we each say hi?
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Public Works.
Hi, I'm Emily Gallegos.
Tanya Matto, Glendale Heights Police Department.
Hi, I'm Julian Palacios.
Blanca, Public Works. Jennifer Olivia, Senior Service.
Dennis, police.
Brian, please.
Lizette with the wastewater treatment plant.
Wonderful. Thank you all so very much.
Oh, boy.
There's also 6 minutes left that we have in the village, so if you guys at the end of this meeting want to maybe take one, I put them on the back tree over there. You have 6 left.
Dennis, don't stand in front of Pat.
Good.
Thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you.
6 minutes left on the back of your please.
Okay, community, moving on to our public hearing. I would like to call to order a public hearing by the mayor and board of trustees for the purpose of discussing the annual tax levy, assessment and collection of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1, 2025 and ending April 30th, 2026. Is there anyone in the public that would like to address this board? I'd like to at this time ask Andrea Cravens, Director of Finance, to share some updates.
Thank you, Mayor. We took into consideration some of the feedback and concerns that we had at the last board meeting and reworked some of the numbers, and I'm happy to announce to the board and to our residents that we're not just able to lower the rate for the property taxes, we're actually able to lower the dollar amount. So before, I was estimating property taxes would increase about $36 per year per average household, and now it's actually going to be a $26 decrease from last year, so thank you.
Thank you, that's a wonderful update. That's a big deal for our community.
And the overall levy rate, just so everybody kind of understands it, this year's at, it would be 7.4, but it's 0.007499%. In 2025, it was 0.0089. So we reduced that levy by over a half in the last 3 years. So we're working hard to try and keep the rates down for all the residents.
That's significant, thank you so much, and I want to just thank you for Director Cravens, Village Administrator Flint for coming together. After hearing from our community, the board knew that we wanted to have another look at it, and we appreciate that extra work very much. Is there a motion to close this public hearing? Trustee Schmidt?
So moved.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Light?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion, board? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Viacon?
Yes.
Trustee Matrasco?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Siddiqui?
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Public hearing is closed. We now move on to petitions and communications. Board report. Trustee Viacon.
Thank you, Mayor. And thank you for those who are joining us tonight and for those watching at home. Just want to make mine very simple. I took part of the interview process for our ABA, and can't wait to get more information on that later on. And then I also took I was present for the graduation of the Police Citizens Academy. So I wanted to thank you guys for participating in that, and I hope we get a good turnout again for the 28th version of that. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Matrasco.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. First, I just want to say thank you so much to our Christmas sharing, because I will share a little story. I promise I'll keep it short. I have fostered, and I had always done so much with the community and everything, and when I fostered these children, you guys came to me to bring it to them. Regardless if we needed it or not, you made sure those kids had what they needed, and in fact, one of my sons helped me get gifts for the kids. So thank you. I can't say enough, and this is really a huge thing for our community. I'm really glad and proud to be part of it. The other things that I got to also be part of is we had our special village meeting, which we did go through the budget, and that was a very, very well orchestrated, and I'm very pleased to hear where we're at. And as well got to interview our hopefully future ABA, and we also had our Parks and Recs. That's all I have.
Thank you, Trustee. Deputy Mayor Meritato.
Thank you, Mayor. Had a couple meetings, a budget meeting, a PAC meeting. I had a couple easy complaints, and that's about all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Clerk Darlin.
I attended the Police Academy dinner as well. Always an excellent program. Anybody who hasn't attended that really should attend that. That is probably one of the best things we do in our village that I always don't complain about. Then we have, I went on to Glen Hill School. I went into the reading program that they were doing. That was just some fantastic work there. They had a Wolves player there I'm gonna screw up his name, Bondi.
Biondi,
B-
maybe? Blake
No,
Biondi?
Blake Biondi, that was
Yeah.
it. He was there for the kids. And I'm telling you, watching those 3rd and 4th graders over at Glen Hill, they are on it. They are on top of every single thing. And this is for the little girls. 6 and 7, 6 and 7.
No,
man.
no.
I know.
Resist.
They were so excited when he was talking about that.
It's very sweet.
I also went to the Nesdra dinner that Keith invited me to. That was outstanding, watching our citizens, watching Keith be the MC for that. That was just outstanding, watching those little kids, watching those young adults, watching those parents honoring their children. And I'm good.
Thank you. Trustee Schmidt?
No report.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Siddiqui?
Yeah, I just have one to share. Went to ICNA, which is just across here, along with President Gianelli and some of our board members. It's always good to know that we have an organization who is feeding hungry and trying to take care of the homeless people. So really impressed with their operations. And I also want to thank Trustee Trustee Light for sending me a nice message or a Christmas gift this morning. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh. I didn't receive anything.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you
intrigued.
didn't?
I'm intrigued.
I'm the special one, so he sent me and he told me that's your Christmas gift. So
Wonderful.
I just wanted to say thanks to them.
Okay, wonderful. I love to hear the spirit. Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Light?
Okay, first of all, I want to start with, the budget meeting, we had a lot of stuff going on, so yes, the meetings that were attended, the budget meeting was a highlight of all of them to begin with. And then I just want to go into a little PSA here. I did drive around the streets and I did notice there was a lot of people blowing leaves into the streets. That clogs our sewer system, causes flooding, and it not only that, it's just reckless for bicycles, cars, and everything else. Once you're on that spot, it's wet and you are going down. So please keep it out of the streets if you can. And Doug, I want to do a mention for our North Brandon road work. Have we set a date for the meeting with these people yet, or?
We haven't, but just trying to get the calendar right between yours, mines, and engineers.
Right.
Might be January, honestly.
Okay.
Which is okay, when holidays kind of cool off. But the striping there is done.
Good.
We have it planned from engineering to happen in March, April, whenever the plants open back up. But we'll have it probably going to be first couple weeks of January.
Okay, just for my North Brandon people, keep an eye out for that stuff. It's coming your way. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee. Community, I want to start quickly just by thanking Village Administrator Flint. Happy anniversary to you and Barb. Thank you. Barb, if you're watching at home, thank you for lending us Doug today.
She's having margaritas.
She's fine. Okay, got it.
Okay, how many years?
How many years? What are we celebrating?
31.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you. So community, really two things I wanted to just
It's like
bring.
she's celebrating I'm not there with her, actually.
That's why she's drinking.
Yeah.
What a saint
We're
she
gonna
is.
strike that.
What a saint.
We're gonna strike that too.
Smart Barbie. Two things I want to mention, community. I had the opportunity this week to attend the Chamber of Commerce meeting at La Rositas, and I just want to shout out Keith and Chamber of Commerce team. What a beautiful job you do and important work you do bringing our businesses together. But community, I want to tell you something I wasn't aware of. I'm not ashamed to admit it, that there's a little dining area within La Rositas where you can sit down, sit your family down, have a meal, go do the shopping afterwards. So I just was really, it smells so good in that entire place. So thank you, La Rositas, for hosting that. But what I want to mention, community, is that all of our business partners here in town who belong to the Chamber shared the work that they're doing to be great corporate citizens and the work they're doing now during the holidays, but really year round. We know they do that. So I really would encourage you, if you're not a member of our Chamber of Commerce, to learn more about it, because the network is not just about dollars in profit. The network really is about supporting a community. So I just want to say thank you, Chamber, for the work that you do. From there, I had the opportunity to attend the event at one of the Marquardt facilities, Ruskin Elementary School, where they had warm coats for cool kids. And I went from the Chamber of Commerce meeting, 10-minute transition, where I'm hearing about all the things our businesses are doing to take care of our community, to literally walking into the door to watch children, our children, line up waiting for a coat and a hat and mittens. So again, not just now during this time of giving, but all year, it's important that we remember what we're all here for. But especially now, if you can, please support our food pantries, our giving donation boxes, whether it's warm clothes, outerwear, canned food items, but our families, our community, our neighbors, they need us. I think that's it. Moving on to committee announcements, Village Administrator Flynn.
Thank you, Mayor. The next coffee and chat with the village president and board will be Saturday, December 6th at the Linda Jackson Center for Senior Citizens from 10 a.m. to noon. If you're unable to attend and have any comments, suggestions, or questions for the village president or village board, please call the village president's office anytime, 630-909-5302, or contact your local district trustee.
Thank you. Director of Community Development, Jason Enberg.
Get in the spirit of the holiday season and register your house for the Holiday in the Heights House Decorating Contest. Register your home starting Monday, December 1st through Tuesday, December 16th to compete for the best decorated house in Glendale Heights. An interactive map with voting will be active starting Friday, December 19th, and the winner will be announced on Tuesday, January 6th on the village's Facebook page. For more information, please contact Jessica at 630-260-6060. We would like to also remind residents that per village code, do not rake or move leaves or yard waste into village streets. This will help ensure our streets are clean and clear of any debris for safe driving. Yard waste collection occurs on the same day as regular waste and recycling pickup. The final collection day for yard waste will be November 26th, 28th, and 29th. Depending on when your usual waste and recycling pickup occurs. If you have any questions, please call Republic Services at 847-981-0091.
Thank you. Chief Pappas.
The Village of Glendale Heights is now accepting non-perishable food items, canned goods, condiments, and toiletry throughout the month of November and December. Bins are located at the Village Hall, the Sports Hub, and the Linda Jackson Center for Senior Citizens, and will be donated to Family and Faith Food Pantry, along with other food pantries in Glendale Heights. For more information, please call the Glendale Heights Police Department non-emergency number at 630-260-6070, or the Linda Jackson Center for Senior Citizens at 630-260-6050. In addition, the Glendale Heights Christmas Sharing Program helps give back to those families in need during the holiday season. We understand the importance of holidays and the challenges that many families face each year and every day. Glendale Heights Christmas Sharing Giving Trees is wished for. Items and ornaments are available at the Village Hall and in our courtroom here, and the Sports Hub and the Linda Jackson Center for Senior Citizens, as we try to give back to those in need. If you're interested in making a monetary donation to support Christmas Sharing Program and give back to the community, please email christmassharing@glendaleheights.org.
Thank you, Chief. Director of Leisure Services, Keith Knauss.
Thank you, Mayor. The Village of Glendale Heights invites the entire community to celebrate the start of the holiday season with the annual tree lighting ceremony on Monday, December 1st. The ceremony will take place from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. with the official tree lighting at 7:15. The tree lighting ceremony will be returning to Village Hall, located at 300 Civic Center Plaza and not at Camera Park. There will be hot chocolate, sweet treats, photos with Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and much more. If you have any questions, please contact Jessica at 630-260-6060 or visit the Leisure Services Department website at www.ghrec.org. Victorian Christmas and Christkindle Market. Join the Village of Glendale Heights and the Historical Committee for our Victorian Christmas featuring a Christkindle Market. Come on out to Heritage Park in the Historic House located at 311 Windy Point Drive on Saturday, December 6th from 1:30 to 4:30. In addition to the Christkindl Market, there will be tours of the Historic House, horse-drawn carriage rides, arts and crafts, and much more. If you are interested in being a vendor or for more information, please contact Jessica at 630-260-6060.
Thank you. Deputy Director of Public Works, Scott Nielsen.
During the remainder of November, parking restrictions will be in effect from 8 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. due to street sweeping. Color-coded no parking signs are posted in 4 different zones throughout the village. Parking is prohibited on Monday in the red zone, Tuesday for the blue zone, Wednesday for the green zone, and Friday for the brown zone. To find out your zone, visit the village's website. For any questions on the street sweeping program, please contact Public Works at 630-260-6040. Also, the Village of Glendale Heights would like to remind residents of the parking regulations within the village during snowfall. There is no parking allowed on village streets designated as a snow route for 24 hours after a snowfall of 1 inch or more. There is no parking allowed on any village street for 24 hours after a snowfall of 2 inches or more, and there is no parking allowed on any village street for 72 hours after a snowfall of 5 inches or more. If you have any questions regarding winter parking restrictions, please contact the Glendale Heights Police Department's non-emergency number at 630-260-6070.
Thank you. Human Resources Manager, Peter Cahill.
The Linda Jackson Center for Senior Services, Senior Citizens offers free Medicare and Medicaid assistance to Medicare beneficiaries and their caregivers. The center is a senior health insurance program sponsored site, and certified volunteer counselors are available to meet one-on-one to answer questions and guide you through the process. To schedule an appointment or for more information, please call the Linda Jackson Center for Senior Citizens, 630-260-6050. Join us for Breakfast with Santa on Saturday, December 13th from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Santa is ditching his sleigh this year and will be arriving in a helicopter to Glendale Lakes Golf Club for a delicious breakfast.
That's really cute.
The price of an adult breakfast is $5 and the children breakfast is $3. Photos with Santa and Miss Claus are $3. No registration is required and the event fee is paid at the door. Don't miss your chance to tell Santa what is on your Christmas list. For more information, please contact Jessica at 630-260-6060. And as someone who brings their family there every year, get there early because that line for Santa gets long fast.
Yeah, yeah. And I take it that the pictures don't include a picture in the chopper, right? We're not able to pose in the helicopter with Santa.
I know it says Leah, but I don't think our insurance would allow that, so we're not going to do that.
Okay, right?
There's a waiver.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Purchasing Agent Darcy Garza.
Thank you, Mayor. While writing your holiday greeting cards to friends and family, please remember our military personnel who are currently serving our country during the holidays. The village is collecting holiday greeting cards and will mail them in time for a holiday delivery. Please drop off your holiday greeting cards to Village Hall by Thursday, December 4th. Please do not put cards in envelopes, decorate cards with glitter, or add personal contact information like email or social media. For more information, please call Jessica at 630-260-6060.
Thank you. Finance Director Cravens.
Thank you, Mayor. Seasonal Market. Join us for the Glendale Heights Seasonal Market on the first and third Thursday of each month. Shop for food, produce, crafts, and more from locally sourced vendors. The market runs from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Sports Hub. If you would like to be a vendor or for more information, please contact Tanya at 630-909-5459. Holiday Lights Recycling. The Village of Glendale Heights is collecting broken and unused holiday lights. Lights can be dropped off at the Public Works Garage, located at 1635 Glen Ellen Road, on weekdays from 7:30 a.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. Lights accepted for recycling include all colors and lengths of mini lights, C7 lights, C9 rope lights, LED lights, and extension cords. For more information on holiday lights recycling, please call 630-260-6000.
Thank you. We are moving on to our proclamations. I have a proclamation here to proclaim the week of November 16th through 22nd, 2025 as National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week. If there are no objections, I will sign this proclamation. Yes. Thank you, Board. I would like to now invite our AFSCME President Sue Light to join us for a check presentation to Christmas Sharing and Family and Faith Church Food Pantry.
Okay, as it was stated, my name is Sue. Beside me is Brian Lish, the Vice President. Lizette, which you all met earlier, and I'm not going to butcher her last name, and Pastor Steve Cass. For those of you that don't know what AFSCME is, we are the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees. For anybody that doesn't really know more about that, we are one of the unions that are represented in the village. We're the front-facing as well as behind-the-scenes employees. Our members include the Police Department records techs, IS, CSOs, office techs in Public Works, Finance, Community Development, Administration, the Center for Seniors, as well as many of the employees at the Sports Hub and several others. With the way that things currently are in the world, we as employees decided that we wanted to help out others in the community. So we have decided as a union to donate $500 to the Glendale Heights Christmas Sharing Program. And we're also donating $500 to the Family and Faith Food Pantry, which also serves many of the families in the community. Let me grab the checks.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a privilege to serve this community, and we're going to be giving out 100 turkeys to families in Glendale Heights over the next few days, and your support really allows us to do this. That's above and beyond the groceries we regularly give out, and we're so thankful for your support.
I just want to reiterate, thank you for the support from AFSCME. This is going to go a long way as we go shopping for whatever's left over in our little mittens and whatever we need to get, but it's going to go a long way. Thank you.
And I'm just want to say on behalf of the board, thank you so much to AFSCME, your membership, Sue for being here tonight and for bringing awareness to this. Again, going back to what we said earlier, our teams, our internal teams who show up every day to provide services and resources to our community, that's what's expected, right? But to go above and beyond, that's the unexpected and what makes you all the important people in this village that you are. So thank you very much. Moving on to Public Works Infrastructure Update, Mr. Flynn?
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to update the board and the public as construction season kind of wraps up. There's some lingering projects, but for the most part, construction season is over. And I just kind of wanted to update everybody on what was done during this construction season. Asphalt, we had 19 streets and 2 parking lots redone. This is between contractors and between in-house staff personnel. 55,404 square yards of asphalt was replaced this year within the village. We had 4,510 squares of sidewalk. So every little 3-foot by 4-foot square you see, there's 4,500 new squares in Glendale Heights this year. We had a big commitment this year on sidewalk replacement. We had a $300,000 grant that went towards sidewalk replacement, plus we had 150,000, actually 250,000-ish of our own money going to sidewalk replacement this year. So there's 4,510 squares of sidewalk replaced, 1,452.9 square yards of driveway aprons replaced, 10,741 feet of curb replaced, 1,547 feet of storm sewers replaced, 2,697 feet of water main replaced. We added or replaced 7 new storm sewers. And just so everybody knows, as we do the road program now, if we find roads that have water, that have standing water, we're trying to put sewers in to help alleviate that water storage. So we're working on that as well. And 6 new fire hydrants that got replaced this year. So we're putting the public's money to good use. And I just wanted to update everybody on how much we've done this construction season to show everybody how much work everybody's putting in to re-get our roads back up and get our infrastructure back up to where it needs to be.
Thank you, and I'd like to say thank you also to the community for your patience, right, as these construction projects happen in your front yards and your side yards and your backyards. We know that it can be a challenge, but it's definitely valuable to the community, all this work. So thank you, Doug, thank you to Public Works and to all the staff for your hard work.
Mayor.
Please, hello, how are you?
Doug, do you have I know I'm hating you without you knowing, but off the top of your head, in dollars, in total dollars,
Oh my gosh.
what we did?
I could tell you that the street program was 4.5 million-ish. I could tell you, I'm looking at Scott nodding his head. The sidewalk program was close to $500,000 in sidewalks. I couldn't tell you what we spent. I mean, the curbs, that's all part of kind of the road program, kind of built into the road program. Village staff, we did 1, 2, 3, 5. Glenside School was $10,000-ish of sidewalk and grass and all that kind of stuff. If I had to put a round number on everything, it's probably $6 to $6.5 million, right? That was put back into the community this year in infrastructure projects. That doesn't include the treatment plant. That's a whole separate. It's a whole separate animal. But this is kind of what the construction's been for the last 2 or 3 years. The village is committed to a 15-year road turnover, meaning we want to replace or repair every road in the village in 15 years. We made a commitment to that. We got a program in place to do that. And this year actually exceeded the goal with the amount of streets we did this year. And we're actually ahead of that 15-year mark.
Okay, thank you, Doug.
And we're in year 2 of that 15-year?
We're in year 4, I think, of that.
4, okay. Thank you.
Maybe year 3, but somewhere in there.
Thank you. I would like to move on and recognize a very important person in our community. Recognition of Daisy Agris, a member of our senior center, but also an important member of our community, is celebrating her 100th birthday. And so I have a proclamation that I would like to read. Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois proclamation honoring Daisy Agris' 100th birthday. Whereas Daisy was celebrated at the Linda Jackson Center for Senior Citizens for her 100th birthday, and whereas she was born in Oak Park, Illinois on November 6, 1925, and has been a resident of the Village of Glendale Heights for over 10 years, and whereas she became the wife of Tom Agris, and this marriage was blessed with 1 child, 3 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. And whereas over the course of 100 years, Daisy has witnessed remarkable changes in the world, contributed to the well-being of family, friends, and neighbors, and served as a living link to our shared history. And whereas Daisy's dedication to serving as the first woman Commodore of the DuPage Yacht Club, founder of the Busy Bee Club of St. Athanasios Church, founder of the Woodsmoke Golden Agers, and organizing the Senior Club, has left an enduring legacy that continues to enrich the lives of those around her. And whereas reaching the milestone of 100th birthday is rare and extraordinary achievement, deserving of the highest recognition and celebration. And whereas may this centennial celebration serve as a recognition of her remarkable journey and enduring impact she has made on those around her. Now therefore I, Rebecca Ginelli, President of the Village of Glendale Heights, do hereby extend heartfelt congratulations, deepest admiration to Daisy, and join family, friends, and the entire community in honoring this remarkable centenarian. Happy birthday, Daisy.
Thank you all very much. I never thought I'd be living this long. I'm trying to figure out why. But I'm trying to have a little fun anyway. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, could I, Jennifer, she was a movie producer in Hollywood.
No? What? Were you a movie producer in Hollywood? No.
I thought you were gonna start doing the Marilyn Monroe. Come on, start singing.
My mother was a and I take my medication, she did it.
So we gotta go to you.
Go ahead, Mayor. There's a mic, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, there's a mic, Mayor.
Pat said he'll join
Mayor.
you.
Pat will join you. He said.
A duet?
All right.
Oh, my
Yes.
I did leave my glasses. So sorry, community. Thank you, sir. Okay, next, public discussion of agenda items. Is there anyone in the public that would like to address this board on an agenda item only? You have the consent agenda before you. Would Village Administrator Doug Flint please read the consent agenda?
Thank you, Mayor. 1, approval of the regular board meeting minutes of November 6, 2025. 2, approval of the committee of the whole meeting minutes of November 6, 2025. 3, approval of the special meeting minutes of November 13, 2025. 4, approval of November 7, 2025 payroll and the accounts payable listing of November 20th, 2025. In total amount, $4,111,562.21. 5, a resolution to approve and authorize the execution of a temporary construction easement agreement by and between Spraying Systems Company and the Village of Glendale Heights in connection with the West Burdette Sanitary Improvements Project. 6, a resolution to approve and authorize the execution of an agreement between the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois, Christopher B. Burke Engineering for the furnishing of professional construction observation services for the West Burdette Sanitary Sewer Improvement Project. 7, a resolution authorizing the issuance of notice of award and authorizing the execution of a contract for the West Burdette Sanitary Sewer Improvement Project, Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. 8, resolution authorizing the issuance of notice of award and authorizing the execution of a contract for the repair of a Neuros turbo blower for the wastewater treatment plant. 9, a resolution of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois, adopting second quarter fiscal year 2025-2026 budget amendments. 10, a resolution to approve and authorize the execution of a GIS consortium service provider contract. 11, approval of the 2026 summer seasonal pay plan. 12, approval of pay request number 2 to Builders Paving for the 2025 MFT road program. Total amount not to exceed $1,755,423.96. 13, approval of pay request number 1, final, to Miller Pipeline LLC for the DCEO sidewalk removal and replacement program. Total amount not to exceed $300,000. 14 is approval of consent items.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda? Trustee Schmidt?
I move that the board approve the consent agenda as presented.
Thank you. Thank you, Trustee Matrasco. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Siddiqui?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Matrasco?
Yes.
Trustee Viacon?
Yes.
Consent agenda is approved. Old business, there is none. New business, item 1. 2026 insurance renewal, 2026 insurance renewal. Leah Kozad, Alliant Insurance Services.
Good evening, Mayor and trustees. Thank you so much. I'm honored to continue as your broker, insurance broker for property and liability. But I would also like to start off by saying how easier my job is working with the staff here at Glendale Heights. They partner with me to get me not only the information that's needed for the insurance renewal, but any other information to help negotiate the best premiums possible. They exemplify the Village of Glendale Heights as far as service, kindness, and more importantly for my job, efficiency. They are so wonderful to work with. So I just wanted to share that with you and the trustees. What I'm presenting to you this evening is the 25-26 policy term for property liability, workers' compensation. In that liability, we have your variety of liability coverages that protect the village. At the beginning of the renewal process, we discussed with administration some of the marketplace challenges. Property continues to somewhat be of a challenge. Rates have stabilized, but the carriers continue to offer the coverage at rate increases, and they are very stringent with the valuations of your buildings. And so it's kind of, I don't want to say a double whammy, but it does present as the values go up and the rates go up. The end result is the premiums. Within the liability marketplace, some of the challenges that we discussed with administration early on is we continue to see excess liability, which is your umbrella, auto liability and law enforcement liability, seeing rate increases. And the overall marketplace, there are fewer and fewer insurance companies writing public entities, and they're also capping how much limit they offer. So as a whole, the challenge being getting a sufficient limit of coverage for the village and to protect its financial place in the event of a claim, a significant claim. So in conjunction with those discussions on the marketplace, we had an indication from the current carrier. Your current carrier is Illinois Counties Risk Management Trust, and evaluating Glendale Heights exposures, past experiences, they offered a cap of a 10% premium increase, which is nice. As I mentioned before, you have to consider rate and you have to consider the exposures. So at a 10% absolute cap, that was better than we're seeing in the marketplace. We're seeing in the neighborhood of 10% on excess liability rates alone. So that doesn't account for exposure. At the end of the day, with all the information that we were able to supplement as far as loss control and programs that this village administration executes on, we had a net increase of about 9.3%. So that is a definite win in our book. So what you're looking at as far as the bottom line is concerned is we have a total program premium of $966,637. And once again, what that covers is property, liability, there's a cyber liability, your employee dishonesty. There is a small policy, but I think it's a good policy. It speaks to the culture of Glendale Heights, a blanket accidental, which covers volunteers. So if they should be injured while volunteering here at the village, there is a policy in place to cover things like medical expenses. And once again, at the end of the day, the net for the overall program is at an 8% increase. So it's a definite win within, like I said, what we're seeing out in the marketplace. Does the board have any questions that I might be able to answer? Well, thank you so much. As always, like I said, it's an honor to serve the village in the capacity that I do. And I wish each of you a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Leon.
Thank you.
Item 2, an ordinance to amend section 110-14C-3 entitled Certificate of Compliance Required, section 10-14C-4 entitled Application for Certificate, Fees, and section 10-14C-5 entitled Inspections of Article C entitled Transfer of Real Estate Inspections of Chapter 14 entitled Licensing and Inspection of Properties of Title 10 entitled Building Regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is first reading. An ordinance to approve and adopt the real estate transfer checklist as set forth in section 10-14C-16 entitled Inspection Checklist, Zoning Regulations of the Village of Glendale Heights, of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is first reading. An ordinance to amend Chapter 2 entitled Building Code, Chapter 3 entitled Residential Code, Chapter 4 entitled Electrical Code, Chapter 5 entitled Plumbing Code, Chapter 6 entitled Mechanical Code, Chapter 7 entitled Fuel Gas Code, Chapter 8 entitled Energy Conservation Code, and Chapter 9 entitled Property Maintenance Code of Title 10 entitled Building Regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is first reading. An ordinance to amend Chapter 3 entitled Fire Prevention and Protection of Title 6 entitled Police and Public Safety, and to add Chapter 20 entitled Fire Code to the Title 10 entitled Building Regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is first reading. An ordinance to add Chapter 21 entitled Existing Building Code, Chapter 22 entitled Swimming Pool and Spa Code, and Chapter 23 entitled Accessibility Code to Title 10 entitled Building Regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is first reading. Item 7, an ordinance providing for the levy, assessment, and collection of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, for the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois. This is first reading. Item 8, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights, Special Service Area Number 1, Glendale Lakes Business Park. This is first reading. Item 9, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights, Special Service Area Number 2, Glendale Heights Industrial Park. This is first reading. Item 10, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights, Special Service Area Number 3, High Grove East Industrial Park. This is first reading. An ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 4, High Grove West Industrial Park. This is first reading. An ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 5, Glen Point Business Park. This is first reading. An ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 6, Polo Club Heights Industrial Park. This is first reading. An ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 7, Saco Industrial Park. This is first reading. Item 15, an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025, and ending April 30th, 2026, in and for the Village of Glendale Heights Special Service Area Number 8, Glendale Heights Business Park. This is first reading. Item 17, an ordinance to amend Section 1-6-7 entitled Committees of the Board of Chapter 6. I skipped one. Lo siento. Item 16, an ordinance of the Village of Glendale Heights, DuPage County, Illinois, partial abatement of the 2025 tax levy for $25,210,000 General Obligation Bonds, Series 2019. This is first reading. Item 17, an ordinance to amend Section 1-6-7 entitled Committees of the Board of Chapter 6 entitled Village President and Board of Trustees, of Title 1 entitled Administration of the Municipal Code of Ordinances of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois, Capital Vision Committee. This is first reading. Item 18, a resolution appointing additional executive staff, Assistant Village Administrator Jennifer Maltas for the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is Resolution 2025-R-13.
133, Mayor.
Thank you. 133. I don't have my statement.
There's 19.
No, we have to vote on it.
I know, but I have a statement. I'd like to at this time introduce Jennifer Maltas. She is the recommendation to the Board of Trustees for the appointment of the position of Assistant Village Administrator to our, joining our admin team here for the Village of Glendale Heights Board. Jennifer Board. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Can you take a minute to introduce yourself?
Yeah, again, my name is Jennifer. I grew up actually in a different Heights, in Arlington Heights. And I went to Bradley University and got my MPA at NIU. And I spent the first 15 years of my career in local government management with the villages of Schaumburg, Deerfield, and Buffalo Grove. And I decided after the pandemic to take a little break. It was a lot at that time, and did some private sector work and realized that I really missed working in a municipal setting and having a real impact in terms of what you work on a day-to-day basis. And so I'm really looking forward to working with all of you. And I met with some of the staff before the meeting, and everyone just had the best things to say, not only about the community, but about their residents. And it was very heartwarming, and I'm looking forward to meeting everyone and really learning about what that is.
Thank you. With the consent and consideration of the Glendale Heights Village Board, I'm honored to bring you the following appointment. Jennifer Maltas, Assistant Village Administrator. Village Administrator and Assistant Village Administrator positions have been faithfully led by Doug Flint for the past 5 years. One of my top goals as Village President was to ensure Doug receives the support he deserves in the form of an official Assistant Village Administrator, a position that should never have been vacant this long. Doug has done a tremendous job serving in both roles, and I sincerely thank him for his dedication to the Village of Glendale Heights. After a thorough search, I'm proud to introduce Jennifer Maltas as our newest Assistant Village Administrator. Jennifer brings the experience, knowledge, and personality that make her an ideal fit for our community. Her background will be a tremendous asset as we continue moving Glendale Heights forward in a positive direction. As we heard from Jennifer, she earned her Bachelor of Arts in Political Science from Bradley University and her Master of Public Administration from Northern Illinois University. She began her municipal career with the Village of Schaumburg as a management analyst, then served as assistant to the village manager in Deerfield and deputy village manager in Buffalo Grove. Most recently, she's worked as a consultant with Veragi. Thank you, I landed. And served as interim president and CEO of the Aurora Regional Economic Alliance. Her professional accomplishments are extensive, leading a 5-year strategic plan, negotiating economic incentive agreements for retail and industrial businesses, co-developing a multi-municipality IT consortium, creating a 5-year IT plan, implementing a modernized and transparent budgeting process, and developing a business visit program. She was also recognized by her peers by being awarded the Special Service Award by the Illinois City County Management Association, and was the recipient of the Outstanding Service Award and the Outstanding Member Award by the Illinois Association of the Municipal Management Assistants. Jennifer's impressive experience and leadership skills make her a valuable addition to the Glendale Heights team. I do also want to thank Peter Cahill, Doug Flint, Chief George Pappas, Andrea Cravens, and Trustee Bill Schmidt for their dedication in reviewing all candidates. At this time, is there a motion to adopt Resolution 2025-R-133?
So moved.
Trustee Matrasco? Trustee Viacon?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion, board? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Viacon?
Yes.
Trustee Matrasco?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Siddiqui?
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Resolution 2025-R-133 is approved. Please join me in warmly welcoming Jennifer Maltus as our new Assistant Village Administrator.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard and congratulations.
She officially starts on December 30th. Yes.
Congratulations.
We don't have enough Jennifers as far as I'm concerned.
We have a lot in the village, so we're working on how we're gonna figure that out.
We need more.
Item 19, a resolution appointing the board liaison to the Parks and Recreation Committee for the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is Resolution 2025-R-134. Is there a motion to adopt Resolution 2025-R-134? Trustee Light.
So moved. Second.
Thank you, Trustee Meritato. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Siddiqui?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Matrasco?
Yes.
Trustee Viacon?
Yes.
Resolution 2025-R-134 is approved. A resolution appointing a resident member to the Glendale Lakes Golf Club Committee for the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This is Resolution 2025-R-135. Is there a motion to adopt Resolution 2025-R-135?
So moved.
Trustee Meritato, thank you.
Second.
Thank you, Trustee Matrasco. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Siddiqui?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Trustee Matrasco?
Yes.
Trustee Viacon?
Yes.
Resolution 2025-R-135 is approved. Public discussion of agenda items. Is there anyone in the public that would like to address this board on an agenda item only? Executive session, there is none. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Thank you, Trustee Viacon.
Second.
Thank you, Trustee Light. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned. Trustee Viacon, you have the committee of the whole meeting.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to call this Committee of the Whole meeting of Thursday, November 20 to order. Will the clerk please note who is present?
Noted.
Thank you. Does anyone have any additions or deletions? Mr. Siddiqui.
Water bill.
What was that?
Water bill?
Water bill.
Anyone else? Very good. All right, committee reports. Glen Lakes Golf Club Committee.
No report.
Historical Committee.
Well, you better do. Okay, real quick, we had our meeting on 11/17/25. We kind of reviewed the spooky open house, which went over fantastic. We have some more ideas that we're gonna work on for next year. Add a little bit more to it, and make it more, I guess, more spooky, I was told it needed to be. We also have our Victorian Christmas that we're working on. That'll be December 6th from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. We will have hot cocoa, scavenger hunt. Everyone loves a scavenger hunt. Victorian carolers, a horse carriage ride for everyone, and a Kris Kringle market. So make sure if you want to be in that Kris Kringle market, get your applications in, send them in to Jennifer, and we'll get everything started. And I would also like to see if I could get maybe Santa's helper instead of Santa. So Pat, could you possibly maybe be our elf? Could that be? I mean,
Good choice.
it would make the kids happy.
It seems like Trustee Light is just giving out Christmas gifts.
He's giving Christmas gifts.
I'm just
Early
giving.
and often.
Yes.
That was a low blow, man.
I think we can work with you, Pat.
Okay.
But I'll think about it.
Okay, thank you. And that's all I have. I should shut up now.
Before we move on, Trustee Viacon, Trustee Light, I would just like to, as a member of the community who is not in favor of more creepy, ask that there be a safe corner of the historic house where there's no scary dolls. Those dolls in that room, that was scary.
Downstairs at the front door when you come in, it'll be fine.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you for that. Ordinance Committee.
There will be no meeting of the ordinance committee this month because of the holiday.
Thank you, sir. Parks and Recreations Committee.
I do have a report, I'm still thinking about Mike. We had a meeting on November 18th, and a number of items were discussed, including updates on the work being done at Campbell Park Basketball Court, the new playground plans at Americana Park, and the new park located at Steinman's property. Additionally, we had an update on the 2025 cricket season and other programs updates. A good deal of time was spent discussing travel soccer. The Recreation Department has been looking at partnering with a soccer organization to bring a travel soccer to the residents of Glendale Heights, so that those kids looking for this type of program will have an in-town option for the kids to play in Glendale Heights, with Glendale Heights-based organizations. The conversations are still going on, Keith. I think that, I think this is gonna be a goal. This is just gonna help us out a lot with our,
Yeah, we
with our
hope to have,
program.
we should have more information as we go along. We're hoping to have this finalized by the end of January.
Terrific.
What are the ages, Pat?
The ages are what, 7?
I thought it was, yeah, U8 all the way through
U8.
adult.
All the way to
It
adults.
is, but we would start a travel program at the younger ages, U8, U9, and build up from there.
Both boys and girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think what they were saying though is doing our first tryout to see what we get. If we end up getting all 12-year-olds, then we have a 12U. If we get all younger, then we get all younger. We have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's all just a boys team, all girls, it could be mixed.
And the younger ages are 5-on-5s, 6-on-6
Yeah.
are mixed anyway.
Yeah.
But what we do know, right, is that we have a pretty good percentage of kids who play above the in-house level that are playing in other leagues and not in Glendale Heights.
Yeah.
And we're looking for a way to bring those kids back to Glendale Heights. And we know in the league that we were speaking to, we know that 40 of our kids play in that league.
Yeah.
And we know that there's a dozen other soccer leagues that are out there that kids are playing in, right? So we're just trying to give our Glendale Heights kids an opportunity to stay in Glendale Heights and to play at the skill level that they're capable of playing at.
And these other teams they're going to, they're coming to us to play. We have been told our fields are the best fields. So it's time. It's time to bring it and let's let our kids be able to use our fields first.
Wonderful. Great
Alright, so
update.
what I would like, just start out low key.
Yeah.
You know, start with a little program and see how it goes and build it from there.
So the program we put together will have a whole bunch of parameters on it to make sure that both sides agree to what we're planning on, because this needs to be a long-term agreement. It's something that we have to give them an opportunity to build. So we're excited about getting that together and trying to put together a document that will come back before this group at some point.
Okay, thank you. And then we're working on something else, but that's a secret.
A secret.
That's it for me, John.
Thank you, Mr. Martato. Number 5, Property Enhancement Committee.
No update.
Thank you. Number 6, Senior Citizens Advisory Committee.
Senior citizens held a bake sale earlier this week and grossed over $1,000. Thank you to the community for supporting them and the senior center.
Yes. That's great news. Thank you so much. Okay, discussions, there is none. I have Trustee Siddiqui for the water bill.
Yeah, so my question is, where are we with the option of selecting water bill through email and not getting it through mail? Because I believe last time we discussed this, there was some stuff that the new software is gonna give us this option. If I wanna sign up for a PDF format coming through the email, because right now I'm getting both, which I really don't want. But I also want something which is kind of like PDF, so I can, if I want to show it to the driving license or anything, I can show it, because the one which I'm getting is just like a Word format bill, which no, I believe, our driving license is gonna accept or anyone accept it. So my question is
Thank you. Sorry. We are working on starting that implementation. It's going to take about a year to get done, and it starts formally in January. So it is coming, and yes, you will have that option to sign up for either print or email. And it is an actual looking bill. It'll look exactly like what you would receive in the mail as a PDF. So there will also be a customer portal on it, which will have a lot more functionality available. So good things are coming.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great question.
Thank you so much for all of that information. Public comment, is there anyone in the public that would like to address this board? There is none. Adjournment, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.